What's up, guys? It's Shotmaster, aka the Graybeard Gamer. Welcome to another episode of Game Changers Live. This is episode 9. Got a lot of stuff to talk to you about today, guys. Going to talk about new gear, new uniform. Um, that's on the EA Sports website. We're also going to be talking about some NBA Live Mobile that got released. We're going to be talking about commissioners, like what's good with commissioners, um, how are they trustworthy? Like, do you trust your commissioners? You're in a CFM league right now. There's going to be a lot of ability to edit players in Madden NFL 17. Do you trust those commissioners? And what sort of things have EA put in place to help you as a user feel like you got the right commissioner in place? So we'll talk about that as well. Talk about full player editing. Um, we'll talk about a lot of stuff. But first, I want to give you guys a little short story. Now, a lot of you guys follow me on Twitter, and y'all saw me post yesterday about me going to the movies with the family. Now, so I have 3 kids, a wife, but my daughter, who is 16, also decided that she wanted to bring her boyfriend to the movies with us. So, brother caught a little heartbreak, because that's our first boyfriend. I quote our, because she's my little girl. So we went to the movies, innocent movie. We went to go see Finding Dory. My kids love cartoons, so went to go see Finding Dory, and they sat like over on the other side of the movie theater. Now, it took everything in me not to get up and go check on them. So I want to know what you guys think. If you were in that situation, daughter's going out on her first sort of real first date, even though it's kind of chaperone, do you as a father get up in the middle of the movie to go check out to make sure nothing's going on that? So that's what I want to let hear from you guys. Also, how was your fourth? Like, what did you do? It was rainy here. I don't know where you live at, so I don't know if it was rainy or not. But let me know what you did for the fourth. I think Gibbs had a great poll up, or asked people on his stream the other day. What's your favorite Fourth of July activity? Like, do you play flag football with the family? Is it a tradition to go down and see the fireworks at your local park? Do you have a certain picnic, the water gun fight? Let me know what did you do on the fourth? Did you get rained out? Let me know. Uh, somebody said my daughter is 9. When she turns 16, ain't no dates. Yeah, bro, I had the same type of feeling. When she was 9, I was like, oh, hell no, no dates, no liking boys, no makeup, no tight jeans. Like I was against all of that when she was at age 9. But then she grew up and she became a young lady and she's 16. And although she's still under my care, I have to sort of let that go. And I'm having a hard time letting that go. So I need you guys to help me out. Give me some ideas, because I've been kind of, I won't say rude to boys before, but I'll give you another quick story. So one time a boy came up to the house and was like, is Kaylin home? And I was like, yeah, bro, ain't no Kaylin live here. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, yeah, I'm sure no Kaylin lives here. I was like, what's the last name? And so he told me the last name, which was my last name, but I was like, yeah, that family don't live here. That family lives in the cul-de-sac down the street. You might want to go check there. She must have gave you a wrong address or something. So he went back to school. My daughter went to school the next day. The boy told her, say, hey, look, I came to your house, I came to this address that you gave me, but the guy that answered the door said you weren't home. And she was like, for real? So she came home and she was upset and she was like, yo, dad, we gotta talk. And I was like, what's up, baby girl? What's going on? How was your day at school? She said it was fine, except I had a friend tell me that he came to my house and asked for me, and you said I didn't live there. And of course, me, I'm like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. No boy came to your house. Like, I don't even remember answering the door yesterday. So he must have got the wrong address. He must have went to another house and actually got the wrong house. And she was like, no, daddy, he came to this house. And I know he came to this house. And I was like, look, baby girl, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't answer the door. I don't know what to say to you. And so she said, you know what, daddy? He did come to the house because you know why? Because he said the guy that answered the door had an EA Sports shirt on. I was like, that could have been anybody. He was like, really, daddy? Don't nobody wear EA Sports shirts around here. So I had to fess up, had to tell her, yeah, I was getting nervous because I thought the dude was coming to see my younger son to go out and play basketball or something, but that wasn't the case, so I was caught off guard. Anyways, that's the story. Uh, Let me know if you have a baby girl, what are you doing to protect your baby girl? And are you going to be one of those fathers that come out with like shotguns and stuff like that? Let me know. All right, so we're also going to be talking about full player editing and specifically commissioner options. Now, somebody posed a message on Twitter the last week after last week's show asking John White, you know, so when a commish goes in and edits a particular attribute or uh, the salary or the weight, age, or whatever that commissioner updates for that player or changes for that player, does it get noticed somewhere? And John White was like, yeah, it gets put in the transaction log. So it goes in the transaction log, but the problem is you don't know what exactly the commissioner is doing. So I'm gonna turn on this fan right here because it's getting a little hot. But you don't know exactly what the commissioner is doing. So in the transaction log, it's gonna say commissioner edit this player, and that's it. Like that's it. Like you don't know if maybe the commissioner is changing the face mask or the names of his rookies or something. You don't know that. All you know is that the commissioner changed something about that player. He could have changed the contract. He could have made that player younger so that he, won't get hit with, if he's a running back at age 30, I think they automatically drop dude. So you don't know what is going on or what's being edited. So is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I think it's a bad thing. I actually talked to John White, and he said that it was something that they were trying to get in, as far as like giving details of what commissioners are doing, because I think that's going to be a big thing this year. I think there's going to be a lot of commissioners who are going to go in and edit players, and I'm not saying they're doing anything bad, but they have the ability now. People have been wanting full player editing for a long time. So now when somebody says, yo, commissioner, uh, I was wondering if you can, help me out with this dude's salary, like his salary is wrong or something, then in real life his salary is this, in the game the salary is this, can you change it to, you know, what it has? So the commissioner goes and changes it, but everybody in the league just sees that that player was edited. So how do you, as a commissioner, protect yourself from just underlying accusations? Like nobody's gonna come out and say, "Oh, the commissioner is cheating." They're just gonna be like, you know, what's going on? Like, why are you editing all these players? What are you doing? So somebody on Twitter said, well, what they're gonna do in their league as the commissioner is to make a video of all the edits. So every time a commissioner goes in and edits the player or a contract or whatever, he's going to videotape it and put it on their YouTube channel or post it somewhere for the whole league to see. Now, I think that's a great idea. That's definitely a way that you're going to mitigate, some of the, talk around, should a commissioner have all those functions. So let me know what you think. Um, going through the going through the chat right now, and somebody asked, "Does Daddy Leagues track this?" So yes, Daddy Leagues actually does track attribute changes. Um, I'm not sure if they track all the things that a commissioner can edit. Like, I'm not sure if they track contracts. I got to talk to my man from Daddy Leagues, but I'm not sure if they track all of that. And maybe it's something that, because they got a heads up on, maybe Daddy Leagues will have something that tracks all the changes that a commissioner does. But I know Daddy Leagues does track attribute changes. So if the commissioner goes in and edits, a player and gives them +2 speed, it will be tracked on Daddy League. So uh, hopefully that comes to fruition. I mean, hopefully Daddy Leagues can take care of that. All right. Somebody says you're a G. I do the same thing. Let them go somewhere else. Perfect 170 says shop is all about trust. You're a good man, so if you raise your daughter right, you let her know what is and isn't allowed when dating. Just gotta have faith. I agree. That's one of the biggest things that I've had to learn. Me and my daughter have this great bond. We talk all the time. Like, she's not afraid to tell me about boys. I can ask her stuff like, "Yo, are y'all kissing?" Like, she's been very open and honest with me. She's a good girl, and I have no doubts. I'm not scared that she's gonna like get pregnant or do something crazy. She, first of all, she don't even like people that smoke, so she's definitely very conscious about her body. She doesn't want to put anything in her body that may hurt her. So I ain't got to worry about her doing drugs, smoking. She don't even like hanging around. My brother smokes. She won't even hug her uncle. Like, she'll be like, "Hey, Uncle Brian, how you doing?" Like, she won't even go near. So I'm not worried about that. Like, and I agree with you. You gotta have faith. I've seen some dads who are very, very strict, and it turns out to be bad because when the daughter finally gets on their own, they go, "Wow, like, I'll let the boy come over and they can sit out on the porch and talk and even walk the neighborhood." But yeah, I'm not to the point where I'm going to let him in my house when I'm not home and they can go upstairs in our room. Like, I'm not crazy, but I am definitely more uh, lenient on that stuff. So uh, some people said my daughter is 1.5. Somebody said my daughter will be born in a month and she ain't dating. I'm telling you, dude, give it up now. Who is that? Bay's the truth. Now give it up now. I don't. I don't care what you say. Like, she's gonna date. She's gonna like boys. Boys are going to like her. Start young. Start talking to your daughter. Not about boys or anything. Just talking to your daughter. Have that conversation. Go on daddy daughter dates. Like, me and my daughter, we go out just us two all the time, and it has definitely helped build a bond. Uh, Yo, I'm not trying to scare you. Somebody said, "Shout, this convo is scaring me. My daughter's still a baby. I hate thinking of her growing up." You know what? Here's what I will say about that. I used to think the same way. I used to, and I feel like we're going off about Madden, but Madden is life, and this is life. So I used to think the same thing, that, oh, my baby girl, I'm gonna let her stay a baby. But I'm telling you, you treat your girl like a princess, yo, she will treat you like a king when she gets older. She'll make you sandwiches. She'll ask you if you need anything. She'll help come and take your plate. Like, yeah, she'll ask for money. She'll ask to get her nails done and her hair done and stuff like that. But for the most part, like I said, I have a good daughter. I'm good. I'm good. Somebody asked, is there going to be a gauntlet this year? I'm not sure if there's going to be a gauntlet. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a skills trainer. I haven't heard anything about a gauntlet. If it is a gauntlet, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing uh, that they had. No, excuse me, that they had last year. So, um, you know, I, I loved the gauntlet at first, but then it just got crazy. Got crazy. Now, one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to uh, log on and check out my guys from NBL. But unfortunately, the the stupid it won't let me listen to the app. I mean the league, the video. So NBL, I don't know if those who are familiar, but Madden Bomber League, they're actually having their rookie draft right now, and I love it because they have guys that are doing the pick by pick breakdown, talking about what that team needs, talking about, yo, I talked to the owner the other day, and he was saying he's really looking for, uh, a slot receiver to go with Des Bryant and some other guy, and it it's just awesome. It's just awesome to hear. Right now they are live. I want to say actually they just ended. They just ended. So unfortunately, yeah. So unfortunately, here it goes. I'm gonna I'm let y'all listen to this for a while, for a second. Some players will go on to be champions, Hall of Famers, even though they were drafted in later rounds. Their success won't be denied. You are witnessing the leader in full immersion gaming, the Madden Bomber League. So join our journey today. Go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com and take your chance to become a legend and forever be remembered like Lucky Jordan, Asa Sharon, because legends never die. If you're watching the NBL Network. Welcome everybody to this NBL Live event for this NBL Draft. I'm Sonny Weaver alongside Bomber, Lip, Tom, and Project Fat. Season 18 was a great one, and this appears to be a great draft in itself. Up first on the clock is the Miami Dolphins. And so for some help for the Miami Dolphins, we're going to turn to Lip Ripper. Aaron Rodgers was a pickup last year. That ended up being a bust. Where do you think the Dolphins are going this time around, Lip?
Well, after Ben Roethlisberger comes down to Miami and is just already checked out. I mean, he is just done. His time at Pittsburgh's over. The Miami Dolphins are left with nothing. They frantically looked for somebody who could come in and play quarterback for them, and then they got super lucky because Aaron Rodgers was in free agency. So they are able to sign Aaron Rodgers, and that fills the biggest need on their team, which was quarterback. They really wanted to move this pick. They didn't get it in before the deadline. They couldn't find somebody who could buy the number one pick in the NBL draft. So right now they're just looking for supporting players for Aaron Rodgers. Some wide receivers, maybe some linemen. If they have to, they'll go defensive side of the ball. But they really want to get Rodgers some good talent to start out his Dolphins career.
Yes, my apologies there. Aaron Rodgers is picked up in free agency. Ben Roethlisberger retires. Miami's going with the replacement quarterback system there, with Roethlisberger not panning out last year, and we'll see if Rodgers can do something differently here. As you mentioned, Rodgers was trying to move it, so let's see if they go for some help or protection. And it does appear they go with the right tackle, Culliver. Now, interesting pick there is the right tackle is normally not the number one pick, the less athletic of the two tackles by trade. So we'll have to see how that works out, but seems like a risky pick for the number one overall pick. So New Orleans Saints, number 2 on the clock here. So we're going to head down to the NFC South, and that's where Tom's going to tell us about these Saints.
All right, so I'm not going to play the whole draft, but they did like analysts for every pick, and it was crazy because like they kind of knew what the teams were going to pick, and they were like, yeah, I expect this person to go off the board right now because they really need to shore up that left tackle spot. And there were so many linemen picked up, and that's how you can tell it's a real sim league when you see linemen go off the board first and not the skill players. So Big shout out to NBL Madden Bombers League. Make sure you go check them out. I don't think, like I said, I think their live draft is over. They only do the first 2 rounds live, but they do all the rounds, but they just don't talk about every player, just the first 2 rounds. So big shout out to them. I was thinking about seeing if I can join that league maybe next year. I got to sign up, see what's going on with them. But yes, Philly Chew, they are definitely legit. Definitely legit. All right, let's continue to talk about full player editing. One of the things somebody asked me is, what can you edit? And from my understanding, you can pretty much edit anything related to a player. So you can edit his contract, you can edit his height, his weight, his name, his age, his college that he came from, all of his ratings, his development rating, and pretty much everything. So, uh, so again, but that comes with risk. Now, I still haven't seen what the commissioner can edit and what the player can edit. I think the player, the user, or the coach can still edit the same things that they were able to edit before, but definitely the commissioner can now edit everything. Now, the question to you guys is, how will you use those commissioner options? Meaning, are you going to use it to sort of balance out your league? Are you going to use it to just do some corrections? Are you going to use it to let everybody customize what they want to do? So one of the things somebody was saying was letting everybody be commissioner for a day and edit their team. Now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be rules. Maybe you have to video everything that you edit. But they were like, let everybody edit their team, edit whatever, names, whatever. I said, if they gave that to me, I would give everybody my last name. And everybody would have the same last name. I don't know. I would do something crazy like that. Uh, Somebody asked, can we do position changes during the season too? I believe commissioners can do position changes during the season. All users can only do light positions. So like you can only move like a left end to a right end, a left tackle to a right tackle. But I don't think you can move like a left tackle to a fullback like the commissioner. I believe the commissioner can do that, but I don't think the user can do that during the season. And then, of course, in the off season, you have a little bit more flexibility, but I still don't think you have the flexibility that a commissioner has. I think a commissioner could take a punter and make him a wide receiver if he wants to, whereas a user can't do that. So there's still going to be limitations on your Madden 17 editing as a coach, as a user, but as a commissioner, you're gonna have full reign, and that's what I. That's what I'm a. Look, I already fear that there's going to be stories out there that commissioners are going rogue and going crazy. In fact, let me know in the chat what are some of the craziest things that you've heard commissioners do. Like, I know I'm not saying every commissioner is bad. I'm definitely not saying that because I know a lot of great commissioners. But I know there's stories out there, and so I want to hear some of these stories about these rogue commissioners. Yes, raw. You can change the development trait as a commissioner. So if you want to make your whole team, if you're a commissioner, you want to make your whole team superstars. See, I just think, and I don't want to say like seem like I'm one of those people, but I just think some people are going to be too tempted to do something like that. There are little things that you can change that nobody's going to notice. Like even if Daddy Leagues uh, tells you what attributes was changed, It's not going to tell you what traits were changed. So this guy could just change all his linebackers to high motors or big hitters. Who knows? Like those are like little subtle changes. Another little subtle change. When the year advances, you set some of your older players a year backwards so they never grow old. I'm just throwing it out there. Don't kill the messenger. I'm just saying that these are things that you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about, oh my goodness, hold on. How did I miss that dude in the draft? I just like a commissioner could just draft somebody, say, oh, I just drafted this guy, I want to change his face mask, and then changes his dev trait to superstar. So now he got a rookie superstar. Oh yeah, I found this dude in the fourth round. Yeah, he happened to be a superstar. How lucky is that? I'm just saying again, don't kill the messenger. Just make sure you can trust your commissioners. That's all I gotta say. Just make sure you can trust your commissioners. As John White says, your commissioner should be the most upstanding, outstanding, you know, most honest person out of your group of friends. Now, I know a lot of us guys, we play in leagues where we have friends in that league, but not everybody's our friend in the league. Um, but still, Perfect said there should be no editing at all. So that might be a case. As a commissioner, maybe you say, hey, you know what? There's no editing. I'm not going to edit anything for anybody. But I also was talking to somebody, and I can't remember if it was Philly Chew or not, but it was somebody who was saying that they said, oh, I'm going to edit it so that we can make our league a little bit more balanced. So if I got a team that's down here and they need some help, then maybe I don't know what you would do to help them. Maybe restructure some of their old people's contracts so they can draft some more people. I don't know. It's up to the commissioner, but I want to just give y'all a heads up now so y'all can start preparing that. So if you need to go ahead and make a rule that says every time I edit somebody, I will put it in a video, and you'll see the video of me editing that player. So when you go into the transaction log, you say, hold on, the commissioner just edited the Redskins running back, Mac Jones. Where's the video for that? I want to see what he did to Mac Jones. Did he give him longer hair? Did he increase his speed? Did he make his trucking 99? Like, I want to know. I trust my commissioner, but he has to help me trust him a little bit better. All right, so let's see. Somebody says, I think it's going to get to the point that all transactions need to be taped and posted. Philly Chew said, wasn't me shop, never been in the CFM before. Okay, it wasn't you, Philly Chew, it was somebody else. It began with a P. It was probably, I know who it was. But yeah, they were talking about how they wanted to make everybody's, at the end of the season, make everybody's confidence back to 50. Everybody. Even the people, even if you went to the Super Bowl and all your dudes have 99 confidence, he wants to make them all 50. To me, I feel like people take confidence, and I said this last year, but I feel like people think confidence is such a big thing. And it's no bigger than it was a couple years ago before confidence. You only get 1 to 3 attributes, increase. And if that makes a difference between you winning and losing, then build up your confidence. I feel like people don't use game prep to build up confidence like they should have. I never knew anybody that said, oh, I'm not going to build up, get XP. I'm going to just work on confidence these next 2 weeks. How many of you guys who are in CFM now, right now, how many times have you used game prep to build your confidence. And be honest. Be honest. Have you used game prep to build anybody on your team's confidence? I'm telling you, nobody does. Nobody does. What's up, JP? How you doing, man? All right, so Opula27 says extent of our edits might be to contracts if EA devs contract tweaks not good enough. Okay. I mean, here's another thing that commissioners can do. Commissioners can say, hey, look, I'm gonna let you guys renegotiate contracts during the season. So you say, what? I can renegotiate contracts? Well, yeah. I mean, if you work it out some way, and maybe it would be great if League Daddy could do it. If League Daddy created some kind of thing that allowed you to renegotiate a player's contract, and then the commissioner just go in and edit that contract on the back end. I'm just saying. Again, no one. All right, so Dak said he only used confidence in the playoffs. Okay, all right. I mean that's one person, but I'm telling you, nobody uses game prep for confidence. They just don't. They just don't use it because some people feel like it's a waste of time. I think it's a waste of time. But then the people who complain that confidence is the reason that their team is losing, they still don't do it. Like they give you a tool to use to build confidence for your team. Why aren't you using it? Because you want to build XP. You can't have it both ways. You can't build XP and confidence. Well, I mean, I guess you could, but they're not doing it. They're not doing it. Exactly, Nicole. Never use game prep for confidence. I know I never used it for confidence either. You heard me, Doug says, I use it for rookies I need to start. And Dak says, the only reason why I use it in the playoffs is because the only thing left are for the kicker. Right, right. So, again, I don't think confidence is a big deal. I think in Madden NFL 17, you'll see it's even less of a big deal in Madden NFL 17. So, that's it for that. Let's go ahead and talk about the new gear. So as you know, let me pull it up real quick, but as you know, EA, people always complain about EA's gear. And so I always wondered, like, is there somebody that just takes control of the gear and the equipment? And of course there is. There's a guy on Twitter. His Twitter handle is called the Equipment Guru, and he takes care of the equipment. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to take my man Mr. Hurricane's video right here, and we're just going to take a look. Those shoes like look legit. Those shoes are legit. The shoes look good. The helmets look good. But I think once you get the game, the one thing you'll appreciate the most about what you see on the field or what you hear on the field are the helmets smacking each other and the commentators. So if somebody asked me what did I think of the new commentators, I love them. I love them. They have great conversations. And again, one thing I really like is the fact that hopefully, just hopefully, that those guys will be able to record more stuff as it goes on. So here we're taking a look at Cam Newton and his pick. But they got so many new face masks and, face masks, helmets. I don't know what helmet that is, but I think that's the Air XP helmet. I don't know how many of you guys are into the gear of Madden. I feel like more people are worried about the soundtracks of Madden 17 instead of the gear of Madden. All right, so BGC says all you need to do is win and your confidence boosts. Yeah, but sometimes you can't win. Raw says, I think the biggest edits are going to be on rookies because no one knows what their ratings are. That's that's true. That's true. That's true. The cleats look good. I mean, those Nike Vapor cleats look good. Here's a picture of the helmets, the new helmets that they got. I mean, gloves, one-arm sleeves, updated wrist tape options, updated ankle tape options, all new sleeves. Um, and there's one thing I want to really talk about because I know my man, Mad Scientist, is loving, and we'll get to that in a bit. But I mean, so here's where they're showing off the new gloves. Again, I'm not a big gear guy. I gotta be honest with you. I'm not a big gear guy, but I wanted to show you some gear. I mean, just because everybody's talking about it. Also, guys, make sure you follow me on YouTube. Uh, just look up Shopmaster TV and follow me on Twitter at Shopmaster. I'll be definitely doing my 24-hour Madden 17 stream this year. Can't wait. Can't wait to show you guys some Madden 17. I can't even play 16 anymore. I played so much Madden 17 at EA Play and before then that I think I might have won maybe one or two games in my CFM since then. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So here you got some more Nike stuff right here. All right, I'm gonna skip forward to this right here. So let's just pause it right here. So there are new coaching gear in Madden NFL 17. So it says, in addition to the player gear, we also updated the gear for the coaches. Existing NFL coaches have been updated to the latest styles of the NFL sideline gear, and 12 new gear packages have been added that can be chosen from when creating a coach in franchise. Here are some of the individual pieces included in the coach gear packages, all brand new for the 2016 NFL season. So you have a Nike Drift Touch Fleece Full Zip. You got a Nike Elite Coach sweatshirt. You got a Coach Polo, Elite Coach Full Zip Hoodie, an Elite Hybrid Jacket, Nike Lockdown Jacket, uh, NFL property of Circuit Crew, NFL property of Circuit Pants, Nike Performance Practice Hoodie, Nike Modern Crew, Nike Hooded sweatshirt, and a Nike Free Trainer 5v6 shoe. So it's crazy. There's so much more stuff for um, for the coaches this year, and as much as it's long overdue. Like we've been asking for it for a long time, and finally we got it. Now, what I don't understand is why don't we have face scans yet? Why can't I put my face on my coach or on my player? Like they do have new face scans for the coaches, which is real cool. Um, but I should be able to scan my face. NBA Live has it. Why can't I have it? Like I don't understand. This is where I get so frustrated with EA that why don't they share technology? Why don't they share it? You gotta stop telling me everything's running on the Ignite engine. So why can't we share technology? That's all I'm saying. Do the creative coaches that take over get fitted properly, or are they going to be like rookies in 15 and 16 looking crazy? So no, actually, when you get a rookie, like when you create a coach, you'll see his face now in every picture. It's not a silhouette, a blank silhouette anymore. You actually see your coach's face. Um, so I don't know. They're not going to look crazy. I don't know if you can get your Bruce Arian Gatsby hat yet, though. They need to add Steph Curry and make Dallas wear them. Can you separate cold weather gear for your coach or players? So no, I'm not sure. I want to say in years past, if it was snowing, your dude would automatically have on a sweatshirt or something. I don't think he's gonna be able to have on, you know, short sleeves and it's a blizzard. Y'all playing in a blizzard. But I don't think they have a way to say, okay, if it's cold, I want this outfit on. If it's warm, I want this outfit on. When we're home, I want this outfit on. When we're away, I want this outfit on. When we're in the playoffs, I feel like that should be where we go to next, is being able to tell them when and where we want to, like when we choose, because they show our coaches so much during a CFM game, it only makes sense that I tell you what I want to wear that day. So good stuff. Some people are just too ugly for game face. Let's be honest. Come on, Drifter Rub. But even if I look like Flavor Flav or whoever, if I want to be the coach, I want to be the coach. I mean, I can't blame Face Scan for making me look bad, but you know, right. But it's a bunch of different jackets. I want to choose my cold weather top so we all not wearing the same jacket by default. You follow me? Yeah, I hear you, dog. I hear you. And that's what I was just saying. Like, there should be a way to specify which outfit I want to wear during the cold and which outfit I don't. I feel you, like we're gonna be running a whole bunch of, you know, same stuff. We're all gonna have the same. We're all gonna have the same stuff. So I definitely hear what you're saying. All right, let's go back. I know I've shown y'all Madden 17 footage the last couple of shows. I'm not gonna show any Madden 17 footage because I feel like you've seen them all. There hasn't been any new Madden 17 footage to come out. I'm waiting for one of my videos actually to get approved. Um, and when it does, you'll be the first to know if you subscribe to my channel. So make sure you hit up my channel. Make sure you stick that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Um, it's not going to be a long show tonight. I do want to actually play for you guys because I do know there are some people. So I got some messages the other day. It was like, Shop, why don't you play while you're talking on the EA channel? So I'm like, dude, I can't talk and play. For some reason, it doesn't work for me. Right now, I'm 4-3 in my challenge shop versus community. I played JP twice. We went 1-1. Um, I played one of the other dudes, Dez, lost to him. Um, no, I think I'm 4-2. I think I'm 4-2 now. I don't know. I have to check, but yeah, Raw, you in there? Yeah, 17 is so close. Man, 17 is so close. I can taste it. And shoot, I mean, it's July 5th. I mean, I'm just waiting for my early copy. I mean, if the game comes out August 24th or 23rd, I forgot when the game comes out. August 24th. I should I should get the game probably the week of my birthday, which is August 17th. So I should probably get it August 10th. So yeah, you right. Them Ravens gave me that work. That's all right. I mean, look, I had Flacco in the end zone. I'm gonna be putting that video out on YouTube, so don't even worry about it. I'm putting the ones I won, the ones I lost on YouTube, so we can keep track. Uh, you need to play on Xbox One. I have an Xbox One. I got Madden 16 on Xbox One. I just don't play my Xbox One that much. I usually play shooter games on my Xbox and sports games on my PS4. It's always been like that since the first Xbox and PS2. I used to play all my Halo on Xbox because, of course, that's the only place you could play it. And then I played all my sports games on PS2. The only shooter game I played on PS2 was SOCOM, of course. Um, but yeah, let's see. Perfect says, so let's play a game, Shop. I will definitely get up with you when I get on my PS. Send me my gamer tag on Xbox One is Shopmaster. So send me a friend's request and I'll get up with you. Do you know about when the rosters and ratings are going to drop? No, I imagine that probably next week we should probably be hearing something about ratings. Hold on. I'm sorry. Probably close to July 15th is when we'll hear something about ratings. But speaking of which, why don't we just go and take a look? Because I did download some ratings. So let's see if we can load. No, roster. There we go. So this is the dude that I've been using his files, his roster files for like the last 2 years. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, because next week we're going to talk about some of the best teams to use in CFM because um, I'm starting my series next week, and we'll break down every team and we'll talk about who, if you're starting a franchise, who would you start a franchise with? Let's take a look at my Redskins. Oh man, I love Matt Jones. He's gonna be better than this. Hopefully, he gets better speed than an 89. I know he's at 89 right now, but man, I love that. I love Matt Jones. He's gonna be a beast. Look, let me tell you something. Todd Gurley is gonna be that dude at Madden 17. Todd Gurley gonna give you fits. Matt Jones, if he can keep his hands on the ball and not fumble, to get you fits. Wide receivers, we stacked. We stacked at wide receivers. Like Jackson, Garcon, rookie Dotson, still got Crowder. Gonna get rid of Andre Roberts. We're gonna put Grant in front of him. I mean, and we still got Rashard Ross and Lockett. Like, I would put Rashard Ross. He's better than 66. I mean, but he got 92 speed. And then our tight ends, really, look at the speed of our tight ends. Look at the speed of our tight ends. And they're going to move Niles Paul to fullback. That's just going to be deadly. That's going to be deadly. Good question. We need that spreadsheet. What spreadsheet you talking about? You heard me, dog. Shop, I got my golf game. I won from the channel. Oh, good. I'm glad you got that. That Madden doesn't respect D-Jack's speed. I agree. Like, he should be faster than a 93. Like, last year he was hurt, and he was still popping the top off the defense last year in real life. We need college mode and career mode. That'd be dope. We definitely need a college mode. I wonder if there's no. That'd be tight if we could just have any rosters and we could just create players and create college players. And just, never mind. That's another game. Hopefully one day NCAA will come back. I agree. He's been the number one deep threat for the last 3 years. Yo, get to see Devontae Freeman in 17. Yes, Devontae Freeman is also good. Is Ezekiel going to be a problem? Yes, he's going to be a problem for them Cowboys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Cowboys. Since I know my man JP is a big Cowboys fan, so let's go back and assess the Cowboys. Now, if you want to be, if you want to start a franchise, I mean, I guess you can start with Romo. Romo's a good piece that you can. I mean, he's in his 12th year, so he's definitely winding down. Do you trade him? Do you go younger? Try to pick somebody up in free agency. Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, they got McFadden. They got my boy Alfred Morris. And see, this is what I don't understand. My man Alfred Morris has been getting a bad rap. And I hated that they drafted Ezekiel Elliott because I know Alfred Morris can outplay Darren McFadden. But I think it's going to be too much to outplay Ezekiel Elliott. And I'm afraid my man Alfred Morris might be trying to find himself a new team next year. Can you check out Jalen Smith, linebacker from the Cowboys? What do you feel about if we were able to customize divisions in CFM? So I'm all for. There are a couple things that people don't talk about in Madden CFM that I would like to see, and one of those is customized divisions in CFM. Let the commissioner customize divisions, especially after a season. What if after a season you're like, yo, this division got like 3 killers in it. This division only got one person. He been winning that division for like the last 4 seasons. You know what? We're going to mix these divisions up. We're not going to take away his team because that's his team. He built it. We get that. But you know what? We're going to put different people and, you know, different teams in different divisions. I like that. The other thing I would love to see is a flex schedule. So an open schedule. So let's say you start the league and you start in week 1. I want week 1 through 4 open. That means I can play all 4 of those games in the week, or I could and in no particular order. You know, I could play the 4th game first, then play the 2nd game, then play the 1st game, then play the 3rd game, and get 2 weeks or whatever to play it. You know, something. But I feel like, especially in the beginning of the year, everybody's pressed to play. Everybody's like, hurry up, play your game. I want to hurry up and play my next game. Well, if you have flex scheduling, then you can play all your games. Or maybe you can have flex scheduling for the whole season. So where all 16 games are open. That would be tight. All right. The spreadsheet with the full ratings, it usually doesn't drop till a couple weeks before the release. Right. Okay, that spreadsheet. Yeah. It'll be out. I think probably like close to 3 to 4 weeks before the game comes out. So I expect them to start talking ratings July 20th or 24th. All right, they bleed the hype with the top 5 per positions every so many days, then the team overall ratings per division, then the full spreadsheet to wrap it up. Yep, that's usually how it goes. Can we set it so as many user teams as possible have the same bye week? Yeah, I mean, if you were doing customized divisions, it'd be tight if you did customized divisions and you were able to do a customized schedule like that. That would be tight. But I don't know how many people would do that. I know, you know, of course, franchises like NBL and some of these bigger ones that do, you know, have 8 seasons per Madden, they would definitely do something like that. Dak and Showers is building blocks. I got Showers 3 league MVPs. Don't go out getting new QBs if you have Cowboys on it. All right, I mean, really, Showers. He's a rookie. You only like him because he has 84 speed. That's the only reason you like him, JP. Like, you telling me in 3 years you can build this dude up before? Can you build this guy up before Romo retires? 91 throw power, 65 short accuracy, 65 short accuracy. That's that's way too low. Like 63 medium and 60 deep. Nah, you can might build up Dak Prescott, but Jamil Showers, nah, you're not gonna be able to build up Showers. Uh, no way, no way. I got Showers 3 league MVPs. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't, you better hope. You better hope his ratings are better than this. Because if they are 65, 63, and 60 in his passing ratings, you can give it up. You ain't building him up. I don't care how much you use him as a focus player. And he probably is slow dev. Um, has slow dev too. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Perfect says shop. I know in CFM we have player of the week, but I think we should have rookie of the week on offense and defense. Look, there's a lot of things that CFM could do, like, you know, rookie offense and defense, just making the game look better outside of the actual game. So, you know, have something that comes up every week. Have commentary to say, oh, last week he was rookie of the league week for his, you know, 4 touchdown passing effort, blah 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 blah. But you know, there are some other, I feel like some other fundamental things that EA needs to do first before they get to that. So that's what they're going to do. And guys, remember, next week we're going to go over, I don't want to go over the whole roster right now, but next week we're going to go over the top 5 teams that you should use in CFM if you're starting new. So, let me ask you this, guys. I'm about to play a game real quick. If you got any Madden Info 17 questions, go ahead and post them right now. Let me know what you think. Think we covered everything. Oh, I forgot to talk about NBA Live Mobile. So NBA Live Mobile dropped today. Big ups to them. I heard a lot of good stuff about it. Can't wait to get my hands on it and play it. I've already downloaded it, but I haven't played it yet. Who else is looking at that NBA Live Mobile? I know somebody had said something about it earlier. I wish I could use the new rosters. I wish I could use the new rosters and play now. If like we played unranked, I guess if we played unranked, we could probably do it. How big of a factor is weight from the offensive line? So definitely weight and momentum are bigger factors than they were in 16. It's I can't say that it's an overwhelming factor. Like if you put, I haven't done any tests, but these are tests that I do all the time. Like if I make a 325-pound, 95 overall lineman, and he goes up against 125-pound, 55 overall lineman, defensive lineman, he should punish him 9 out of 10 times. Yeah, that guy should hold his ground for a little bit, but he should pretty much get punished 9 out of 10 times. And so I don't know if that's the case, because to me, that's going to be the true testament on if weight makes a difference. Now, I do know you'll see a lot more pushing on the offensive and defensive line because I've seen it in a lot of the videos. So somebody asked, what is NBA Live Mobile? So NBA Live Mobile is the new mobile game by EA Sports that allows you to create sort of like a Madden Ultimate Team. I mean, like an NBA Live Ultimate Team on your phone. Allows you to play 5-on-5. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. JP is downloading it right now. What's up? I can't even say these names. No, the Laps 4 guy. Laps 4 guy. Welcome to the stream, man. Make sure you follow. Stick that follow button. Enjoy yourself, and root me on to a victory. I need it. I should have played some. Mutt, even though my Mutt team is not that good. Why do you have a Miami jersey on your couch? All right, so I was a big Dante Culpepper fan, and one of my friends in one of my leagues knew it. So he was like, yo, Shop, I got this Dante Culpepper jersey. You want to try it? And so I was like, he was like, asked me did I want it? And I was like, sure. So there it is. Dante Culpepper. Yeah, he was better as a Viking, but you know, it is what it is. All right, what am I doing? Somebody said they wanted to. I gotta. So hopefully by next show, I'll have my Barry Sanders Oklahoma. I got a signed Oklahoma State Barry Sanders jersey. Oh yeah, that was a good question. Yeah, I'm definitely a Skins fan. So how do I feel about KD going to Golden State Warriors? I gotta be honest with you. I think it's a punk move. I do. I mean, you might not agree with me, but I just think it's a punk move. Like, why would you do that? Like, what? I don't. It's a weak move. I don't know why he would do that. Oh, I don't know why he would do that. I mean, and then he only signed. Let me know if the game is a little bit louder than it needs to be. But I feel like and then he only signed a 2-year deal. Like he could have had that same deal with OKC. Like if you were only going to sign a 2-year deal, then why not just stay with OKC, see what Russell Westbrook was going to do, and then sign with somebody else? I don't understand. But I don't have to understand. I know y'all like that. Just a little something that I'm working on. D Jax is a problem. Let's go. It truly is a third of the game. And when you get a kick return for a touchdown, that just gives you so much momentum. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed of the return. Did somebody say better weapon? An easier road to the championship. Yes, it's an easier road to the championship. But I'm sorry. If I feel like I had the if I had the mentality of a superstar, if I feel like I'm a superstar, there is no way that I'm going to another team that just won a championship to help them get a second one. Because no matter how many championships he gets in Golden State, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green and some of those other dudes are going to have one more than him. To me, it doesn't make sense. No, Westbrook should not go to the Cavs. Can't replace Uncle Drew. Will we be able to change the weather online in Madden 17? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think you'll be able to change the weather in Madden 17. All right, we gotta play some D.
First and 10.
KD is that dude in the CFM that plays all CPU games to make the playoffs. I feel you.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Screen.
The receiver on the screen.
Oh
They take the football.
Saw the screen.
Side of the field.
How does the motor trait work? So the high motor trait works like if a guy gets knocked down, how fast is he gonna get up?
First down at the 44. He's there to make the tackle. Freeman's a very smart player. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them.
Can you select your own jersey and head to head? That's a good question.
First down here after the run. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Ryan takes it from the gun. Rolling through.
Ooh, you better get that.
They hit by sliding. Good job that time by the
I don't-
quarterback sliding. The team.
I don't think you can.
Control the football, not really.
Right, it's when he plays hard every play. But that's what I'm saying. Like there are some plays where he'll give up on a play where if he has high motor, he's not giving up on the play.
The Redskins go with the dime formation here on defense. And at the game, 55. Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows
All right, single wing.
you run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. And it's now a second down and 5 after running it on first down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped it for a short gain. Ready to go from the 13-yard line. Look out, the defense is showing up here.
Oh,
It's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Freeman's trying to find a way to pick up that short yardage situation.
what you gonna do?
On third down, but the defense
What you
does
gonna
an
do?
outstanding job, especially the defensive line. Nowhere to run. And
See, I would probably kick right here.
the offense is still on the field right now. Fourth down, and the lead to pick up 2. Falcons at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers.
Ah. No news on the soundtrack for Madden 17 just yet.
You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances. formation.
Oh, there you go. Go color. Let's go.
This has been a long drive so far. Second and 10. Freeman's going to secure the
There you go, Hatchet. Let's go.
all set up now at the 16. The Redskins come out in a dime package. Third and a long way to go. Tester's going to pull in.
I'm just gonna let him do that.
The offense back out on the field here for this fourth and short play. Freeman's getting on the toss.
I playmaker that way, and it didn't get my playmaker. Like I knew he was running the thing, and I playmaker that way, and still didn't get it. That's terrible.
Take the lead. Good job on the offense. Jackson's got a chance for a return.
He's like, no way, I'm not letting him do that again. Which NFL player would you choose to build a franchise around? I like to build franchise around young guys at skill position. So probably probably. Ooh, that's a tough question. I like Todd Gurley.
It's a two tight end formation. Second down and 4. The Redskins get a first down.
Ah, stay in mind.
To keep your place on the offense and get to pass and break a tackle and get some extra yards. That's what the guy did on that play. Nice job by him.
That's a tough one. I want to say Todd Gurley. I really like him.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Can you block 75? Get your head out there.
Two minutes to go in the first half. That second down is coming up. And we
Cam?
the 2-minute warning.
Cam or Luck? I mean, you can't go wrong with those two, I guess.
Defense now is going to go nickel. Second down and 10.
I threw it.
Right at midfield. Dropping back down into the shotgun.
Thanks, Gibbs. Gibbs gave me that play. Thanks, Giblets.
Just before the half, they battled back and tied the game. That could do a whole lot for the mood of that locker room at the break field. No question, Jim. It just gives it emotional.
All right, let's go ahead and get this stopped.
Right before halftime, that was a nice drive and a good job done by the offense. The Redskins now ready to take the football down the field.
Man, fucking kick, man. should have used the all-man kicking lead. Oh my goodness. Try to strip him.
The Falcons' offense still is on a roll right now. The touchdowns coming on each of their last two possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here? Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
Get it? Come on. Never get those taps.
You just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Never get those taps.
Second down here. Quarters formation here for the defense. Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football. Tanny was the intended target, but the pass falls incomplete. Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not only going to get it, but what a job of that. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Ryan's back in shotgun formation. To Burke. Tackles made. Now move the chains. That's his first reception today. The Redskins will come out in the dime. First down at the 42. Freeman has the catch. Good job by taking the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he was very smart.
Yeah, I can't wait till y'all hear the new commentary.
Completion percentage 70% on the day. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Freeman with the reception. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. No time to huddle right now. They go right to the hurry up. Hey, this hurry up offense, it's such a big play in the NFL. As we know, the lead now was theirs thanks to that touchdown. Yeah, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. 4 down, all psyched up and emotionally feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on this drive.
Terrible.
The Falcons getting set to kick it away.
Come on, Deshaun. Let's do it again, baby. Let's do it again, baby.
Jackson's running this one out.
Oh, spin move.
The 26-yard line. The Redskins offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown field. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance. So what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out and got it done. The Redskins come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 21-14. The Redskins snap it up at the 26. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Redskins signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The Redskins come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Wants to go deep. Almost intercepted. Well, they go for the bomb, but the defensive backfield was not moved. They were all over that time. And that was like shadow defense. Wherever the receiver was going, the defense was right next to him. Great job.
Still plenty of time, plenty of time.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
of bounds. He wouldn't do that. Like he landed out. He landed. Nobody touched him. But y'all didn't want to call out of bounds.
With a nickel look here on defense. Out of the shotgun formation. Good job that time by the defense. Not being moved. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make a play.
No, I'm not playing a viewer tonight. I just did a random.
I put together a tremendous offensive performance here, but still it's just a one-possession game because their defense isn't holding up its end of the bargain. You know, when you're in a game like this where the offense is playing well, your defense is really struggling, you don't say anything to the defensive player. You know why? Because, hey, next week it might be just the opposite. So go out there on the offensive side, take advantage of this situation, and pick it up for the defense. Incomplete as he was looking short. Failing to complete that one. So, second down here. Matt Ryan from the shotgun. Weaving it down the field.
Oh, yeah. He should be hurt.
If
He should be hurt.
catch it by surprise and blitz. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Trying to plow ahead. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The first half is
All right, let's go.
quickly. Ready to take things over back to the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson's going to test the coverage this time. It's out past
We always going to test the coverage with DJs.
The Redskins offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide of this one. But the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think we need to try to use diligence here in the second half. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running
Go
play.
Razzle Dazzle never hurt anybody.
6 off the tackle. And that's in
Well, RG3's speed is not where it should be. RG3 should have been gone right there. Like, that's crazy.
Just keep marching. The Redskins snap it at the 41.
He should have been gone right
To be fouled right there. Thomason's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's for 4 games. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Out of the shotgun. We'll throw it over the middle. This time he's got it. Past the net, some heat. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals. The ball is cleared out of his hands. That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I'll give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete. The Redskins come to the line with a bunch set. It's got some. Is going to make the tackle. The key to being a really good run player and running that right route across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that. Midway into the 3rd. Fakes the throw. Still has it.
No, I threw the ball. What we doing? We're going for it. We don't care. Third quarter, we need a touchdown. Man, I can't wait to Madden 17. I can't wait to Madden 17, guys. Way to hold on, D-Jax. Way to hold on.
Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and when you get it up, what does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to the right.
D-Jax.
Second and goal on the 4. Again, the Morris is stopped there. Well, before we see this third down situation here, Jim, in the second half, we know a touchdown ties the game. If they don't make it, are they willing to
Oh, got him. Got him. He gets him every time. Every time you do a hurry up after a play like that, they always go all in. They always go all in. So you just sneak the running back outside.
The play calls were very good, and the execution by the offensive players top notch.
Oh, alright, let's play.
Ready to return the kick.
We need a fumble right here.
Coleman's going to test the coverage here. Gets it past the 20.
Where my people at? No, y'all been very quiet in that chat.
The Falcons offense will try to set the pace early.
What's going on?
With this game tied, yeah, they're going to try to set the pace, but look, on the other side, this defense.
All right, first and 10.
I think the defense is going to get after and maybe cause a turnover right here. First down at the 24. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. At the 34, 66 yards from Payford. Ryan from the gun.
Oh, oh, that was almost intercepted.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass. The Falcons have it at the 34.
Oh, come on. Why would y'all do that? Why would y'all let me get them out?
Making those tackles or just bad tackling. Whatever it is, they get a few yards. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Back to it.
Stripping.
Well, we hear about this running back is on. He gets outside. It's all about his speed.
So if you were in control of Madden, what would you make a must in Madden 17? Ooh. In Madden 17, there are a couple of things I would make a must. Defensive player lock. I want best cornerback on best wide receiver. I think that's the first thing I do as Madden president.
That leads us to second.
The second thing I would do is
The final quarter begins with this snap.
second thing I would do is put formation subs in the game for all modes, not just franchise, but all modes. So those would be the first two things I would do for Madden 17.
Second to the line at the 36-yard line. First down and 10. It's Tammy's tackled down after a
That's
gain
not
of 10. The defense in the NFL, that's what it's all about. Finding good balance to keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down, low. Nice throw and catch, just short of the first down. Freeman is going to take the handoff.
Man, he is running this thing up.
His first down as they head to the line. Well, the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money. And it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross it over the run. We'll find out. The defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
No, Bradley Beal did not deserve that massive contract. How good do you think the Falcons will be next year? The Falcons will suck next year. Matty Ice. Hold on, are you talking about in Madden or real life?
The defense can deal with the pressure. Can they go out there and answer the bell and finish this?
I need to know that before I can answer. I'm sorry. I just assumed that you were talking about Madden. But guess what? They're going to suck in Madden and in real life. I like Devontae Freeman. I like Beasley. But I just think their offense is getting old.
The Redskins now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score is 28-21. From the gun. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
How often do you go for 2-point conversions? Never. I won't say never. Only when.
The defense is trying to preserve this win. Morris on the screen. This goes for a loss of 2.
What about Houston and Madden? I had to choose between them and ATL. I would actually go with Houston. I love their wide receiver core. Not better than the Redskins, though.
It's third down coming up.
I have no logic with going for 2. I will be going for 2 if I get into the end zone right here, though.
He wants to do something in a hurry. The grab is made by Garcon. That's his 5th catch of the day. The Redskins, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Everyone better than the Skins. That's false. That was a true or false question, right? The truth.
He's changing the play here.
Come on, Morris.
When you can't hit the
Get your feet in. Keep your feet in. Stay in bounds.
That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion. Just about 2 minutes to go, and the defense knows it needs to make one last stop to end it. 2 points in on the tackle. 2 minutes to go in the second half.
Oh, nah, it was a statement? Oh, it was a false statement. Do you always keep a money play in your pocket, or do you let it ride all out?
First down, every snap.
I have money plays that I like. I wouldn't call them money plays. I mean, they can definitely be stopped. But like, for instance, this is a play that I like because I know all the reads. So there's certain plays that you feel are money because you know exactly what to look for. This is one of those plays where I know exactly what to look for the whole time. Oh.
Always protected is the deep ball first. That's what the defense did this time. They were
Where am I from? I live in the DC area. I live in Maryland.
You see what they've done so far here today, Jim? They kept their heads about it, and they just calmly executed that third down play. The Redskins coming up in a bunch set. First down at the 23.
No, I knew that was coming. What year did you start Madden and what team did you play? I started Madden in 2001.
Conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down steps.
Come on.
Intercepted. This is an almost must-get-through scenario. Third down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, it's fourth down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point. Yeah, defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive.
And I ran with
That the offense is not
the
seeing
Redskins.
today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
You don't need to make.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
You don't need to get a first down right here.
The Redskins outsaved all three of their timeouts. We're here in the fourth quarter. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. He sends the halfback in motion. They'll take it to him out of the shotgun. Throws the pass. Jackson's got it.
Let's go.
Just when it looked like the defense had figured out a way to stop this offense, well, they give up the conversion, and now backs to the wall. All right, well, it's not over. The defense has got to let that go. They got to swell up, get tough to get this job done now. Let's see what they do on first down, following that huge play. And Morris is got it on the handle. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. The defensive line is all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
Oh, let me see this.
They are in fourth down territory, and the defense knows that. You get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers, your top three, and get on that corner. Trailing every third down so big at this point. The Redskins make this one to make sure that
All right, so it comes down to this. Yeah, Philly 2 will definitely play again, man.
The Redskins with probably their final chance coming up. They'll go for it on fourth down, late stages. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
And we're going for 2.
Sure they could pull it off, but they have managed to tie the game in the dying moments. They have just shown us once again they can handle any situation. As tight as you can be in a pressure-packed situation, they handled it well, and they found a way to score to top this game off. The Redskins with the
All right, that's not what I
they
wanted.
know now that they control this one as they're in field goal range for the win.
Oh no! I threw it to the wrong dude. No. No, I threw it to the wrong dude. Threw it to the wrong dude. Ah. Alright, guys. I am out of here. I appreciate y'all watching the show again. Guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Shotmaster. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Go to youtube.com. Just search for Shotmaster TV. I can't believe I just lost that game. Also follow my own personal Twitch channel. Go to twitch.tv/ShopmasterTV and you'll find me there. Again, when I get Madden early, I will be streaming live on my YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because I won't be doing it on Twitch this year. I'll be doing it on my YouTube channel. 24-hour stream of Madden NFL 17 coming up. So make sure you check out that. Guys, I appreciate all the love and support. Guys, make sure you hit up these EA developers on Twitter. If you're a big CFM guy, make sure you hit up John White. Just look for John White. His Twitter name is actually EA_White. Tweet the Madden Twitter account as much as you can, talking about CFM. Use the hashtag CFM movement. Let's keep this movement going. The movement doesn't stop with Madden NFL 17. It keeps going. So let's strive to get something better for Madden NFL 17 CFL. Strive to get something better for Madden 18 and beyond. There's a lot of stuff that still needs to be done. I can't stress this enough. I like the direction that EA is going, but again, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done that we need to fight for. So again, guys, I appreciate it. This your man Shotmaster. Took a tough loss today. I'm out. Peace. Take care of those daughters.